Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1932 Remington Porto-Rite vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This is the top of the case, and it just kind of hooks in the back and it secures in the front there, and it has a little clasp that goes down. To open it, you just flip that up and then push this to the left and it pops right off. First thing we're going to do is unlock the carriage. Right now the knob here is pushed all the way in, and you just got to pull it out to unlock it, and then you can move the carriage. And to relock it, to put it back in the case, there's a lever right here. You push that lever to the front and then push in the knob at the same time, and it'll lock it right in the middle. Next, we're going to load the page. You want to make sure that you don't have the page too close to the left, or else it'll get stuck into that line space mechanism. I'm just going to load it right there and set the margins in the back, right here and right here. And all you got to do is just push in the left side, and you can move it, and then it locks in. We're going to put this at the end of the page like that, and the same concept with this one. We're pretty close to the edge, so we're just going to push it right there. Also has these fingers that fold up to support the paper. In order to unlock the keys, you got to flip this up, so you pull it out like this and then move it to the back like that, and it flips up the keys and unlocks them so you can type. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, there's a little knob right here. And you just pull that knob out and then flip it to the back, and it'll skip 2 when you hit that line space. And we're going to keep it on single for now, which is you pull it out and flip it as far as you can to the front. It'll only skip 1 space. And as you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. Very nice typing machine for its age, and the print looks really good. I was very impressed with this. I've never had this model before, and it's a very unique color. It's got like a blue teal color scheme. To pull the page out easy, you just flip this switch back. It's got the ball on the top, so you know which one it is, and it'll allow you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that to the default position before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. These support arms just flip back down into position, and we're going to put the keys back in a locked position by pushing that down. And that's so it protects it when it's in the case. It's got a tab function on the right side here, this red button, and it's automatically just skips 5 spaces every time you hit it. Backspace is on the top right here. That works good. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, you just hit the shift button again. It's got a color selector switch here. To switch from black to red, you just flip that switch up to the red dot there, and it'll hit the bottom portion of the ribbon when you type. Right now they're locked, but I'll show you. The vibrator, this is the vibrator that vibrates up and down. So it just goes up higher when you have it on red, and if you put it on the bottom portion, which is black, then it just goes up and hits the top portion of the ribbon. That works good. This knob on the right side here is how you switch the direction of the ribbon. You push it in, it'll pull to the left side. If you pull it out, it'll pull to the right. That works good. Carriage release on each side, back in the back here, allows you to control the carriage freely. That. This lever, if you flip it down, it'll disable the spacing on the platen, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. Flip it back up, you can hear those clicks. Each one of those clicks is 1 space. And this little, it's got a lever on this side here. That's how you If you get to the end of the margin, it stops it from typing, and it'll stop you from typing past that. And to get past that, you just flip up this little lever, what you've done here, to get past the margin. It's called a margin release. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.